One of the great things that happens out here along the coast is we have really impressive artists. We've got a great art community, and today we're going to be talking about that. We have Leah Beach and Ashley Woolsey with the DAC. And first, let's start with what is the DAC?
So we are the Developing Artist Collaboration, most commonly known as DAC. We're an artist workforce development nonprofit. So what kind of makes us different is we're not so much about artists showing their work in like a gallery. Our purpose is to help artists build sustainable careers. So we do that through education, through resources, opportunities for them to share their work, like in our Space Westside Creative Market, but also connection's so important. We bring artists together because they're better together and they can really expand their careers by having a sense of community.
That community for artists matters so much, but so does the next generation. So Ashley, tell us what you guys have going for the younger kids that are interested in the arts.
So this summer, we're introducing a program called the Artist Rising Program. It's going to be 8 different, totally unique weeks with our professional artists leading kids in workshops. And then at the end, they get to put on their very own Westside Creative Market and sell their art and learn about entrepreneurial skills like marketing and branding and sales.
And when you see these kids come in, what is the first thing, or what are some of the few things that you want to really instill in them?
So a big issue that we have with our adult artists is convincing them that they're actually artists. So mindset is one of the biggest struggles for emerging artists wanting to go professional. So being able to have kids be able to get out of just the classroom, because that's how a lot of children are exposed to the arts, is through teachers, and actually learn from working artists. They're getting mentorship. They're also understanding at a young age that art is a viable career path. And, you know, hence the shirt, for the art is my real job. We believe that you can kind of break those barriers down by starting kids younger, understanding that art is, you know, it can be something they can have a career in any industry and have a great side hobby that inspires them, or it could be an actual career path.
So let's go back then and talk a little bit about both of your career paths. We'll start with you. How did you end up here? How did you get to this?
I went to school for fashion design, and I found the DAC, and it was such a welcoming, amazing community of just local artists and friends, and I fit right in, and they welcomed us with open arms. And now I'm managing our Artpothecary DIY art space, and yeah.
That's such a great story.
I do paint murals.
Yes. Our big mural in our Artpothecary is her vision.
That is fantastic. And then Leah, what about you? How did you venture into the arts?
I went to art school for photography, and I was inspired actually by photographing my great-grandmother who had dementia, and ended up moving to Kenya when I was like 24. And I lived in a village and found that it was a volunteer organization I was working with. With my art skills, I was able to do so much incredible work. So fast forward, I come home, and I was so inspired to want to do community outreach work with my art that I didn't really pay attention to the fact that I was financially crumbling and stressed all the time. And I just didn't know how to make money off my art in order to give back. So I started DAC when I was like 27, and it's been a huge journey of learning to build a $500,000 nonprofit while also trying to build and have a successful mural artist career. So I do a lot of the murals in the community. So a lot of these like trials and tribulations I've learned being a artist, a working artist, and also building DAC, we now coach and work with artists to help them to maybe not learn it the hard way.
So you can pass that knowledge on a little quicker to maybe the next group of people that are doing it. For anybody, any of the kids that want to get involved in this program, what do they need to know? What do the parents need to know?
Absolutely. So Artist Rising is an 8-week program. It's for kiddos aged 9 to 14. We also have an incredible subsidy program. So we never want finances to be a barrier. So for any families that might not feel they can afford it, we actually have, in some cases, families that can be completely free to do the program. We only have space for about 13 kids per week. 2 of the camps have already filled up. Each week is themed with a different artist, so anything from making ceramics to fiber art, macrame. We have some great examples up here.
That's really exciting. I think it's a great opportunity for the kids in the area. If there's anything else you guys want to add, let us know real quick.
So the Artpothecary is actually a private event space. It's a space that we welcome the whole community to be creative. It's an affordable space. You can make art with us, or you can just come in, have a cocktail, check us out. We're right in beautiful West Rehoboth. We have the West Side Creative Market right down the street, plus our West Rehoboth Legacy mural if you want to learn about the history of the community. And most importantly, if you're an artist in the area looking for community, come join DAC. We're all about growing careers, but more than that, we're about growing community.
Always love growing community, always love growing artistic endeavors. A great opportunity here along the coast. We've got more Coast Life coming up next.